City. Well, now you can go.
Okay, the date is August 19th, 1995. I'm in the car. Just went over the Wallkill Bridge in New Paltz, heading to the site where we're building a new house. And this is the view as you go over the flats after the bridge. I'll leave the camera on as I'm driving
has a great 6 to 9 hour package, all at low rates. Call Horseless Carriage at 1-800-836-LIMO. That's Horseless Carriage, 1-800-836-LIMO. Horseless Carriage also caters to all areas.
Turn off the radio.
Call Horseless Carriage about their special moments package.
And here we go.
Wow, just think of what the summer skiing's been like. High temperatures actually accelerate the damage. Ultraviolet sun rays burn in tree sap, bugs, and bird droppings. Then drenching rain with its
This is Ferranti's farm stand on the left. Got stuck behind somebody tearing out old carpet. There's a glider, there's an airport right under where that, not a glider, a small plane. There's a small airport right underneath there where he is. Gliding is a sport that's done around here along the Shamgam Bridge because there are hot air currents along there. So we go a little further. That's the gatehouse up ahead, the original entrance to Mohawk. And I make a left over here at Jacobs Lane. And we travel in here along Jacobs Lane to the end. This is the house, to the first original house that was built here. And there's a couple of vacant lots. There's a house on the left. By a guy by the name of Rich Close. And there's the Coney house, which is the next one to the right. Which is right here. Coney house right here. Continue on down the road. This is a house that we made a bid on in the winter. This house here. And these are two vacant lots which are right next to us, and right ahead is our lot where that stand of about 5 pine trees are. Right here. That's the house next door. And this is the house across the street. Now I have to go pick up Andrew. So I'll do that. And then come back and do some videotaping from outside the car. At the lot. Here we are back at the lot. Just picked up Andrew. Let's go over to his friend's house. The lot goes from the corner of this T straight back to that pink marker over there. And then shoots off at about a 45-degree angle in that direction. Out that way. And it goes over to the lawn of that house, back straight, and then shoots out at an angle that way. That house back there is part of the former Arbuckle estate from the late 1800s, when this area, this land was a camp for kids from the city. And there's a tree-lined path that goes to the river from the bottom of the lot. The house will be right about here. Over that way. That. And this will be the view from the front of the lot. Right in that direction behind that house, when there's no trees, you can see the tower. You may be able to see it from the upper floors of the house when there are trees. The 2 vacant lots are over there. This is a big rock where we're told the guy who owns that house down there says he has pictures from the late 1800s of this rock being used as a picnic spot. So this is the backyard. It goes down to that, on the other side of that little fence there, there's a big plateau. That's part of the lot. That's about, you're looking at about, right now, that view encompasses about maybe 1/3 of the whole lot. Down to the, on the other side of those trees, far off, is the road, and then on the other side of the road is the farm, a strip of land that goes along the river, and then there's the river. So I'll just take a walk down here. We had this land cut about a month ago, the grass. Man had it done. Andrew! So there's about trees on it, about 1/3 of the lot, and those are the trees over there, all the way down to the road. There's this big plateau here, and you can see the road and the farm, and then those trees on the other side of that farming area are on the other side of the Wallkill River. This is some outbuildings that were part of the Arbuckle property, like a pigeon coop and whatnot, the remains of them. What I'll do is turn off the tape until I get down to the road now. Okay, I'm down at the road. This is Libertyville Road. This is the view from the lot, from the road. There's no, we can't have a driveway in from this road though, because the deed gives the first 25 feet to the county. And that line of trees right there is the tree-lined path that goes down to the what they used as a beach for the Arbuckle estate. And that path is owned by the woman who owns the house for the Arbuckle estate. And she's right across the road. I'll show you that in a minute. This is where our property line is not ever quite this far. That leads down to the river from that they used to use for the Arbuckle estate, and that's owned by the house right across the street, which is owned by the woman who sold us our property. She's a realtor also. Coming back up the hill from the road, and the house will be right about at the crest of that hill, as you can see right now. That building over there, we own right up to that building, and part of the foundation that building is attached to. The lot lines were divided in a way that was not really consistent with the structures that remained on the properties. So the lot line goes right through one of the foundations of the property next door. So, also right over here, there are underground rooms that were part of silos that were part of the Arbuckle estate. And you enter them from the foundation that is part of the foundation that borders on our property, or that straddles our property. Okay, so this is the front elevation. This is what it'll look like from the front of the house. Okay, that's about it. You say it, go ahead.
This is the view from inside the cars we're leaving.
You want to get the view of the flats as we go across the flats. This is the view from inside the cars we're leaving. Okay, here we go.
That's where corn grows.
Show where the college is.
College
You
is
can see the river from there.
that around there, that building. The river is the river that's trees. Cornfields.
On the left is a cornfield owned by.
Monty's farm.
No. The left is the Watchtower Farm. On the right is Francis.
What's Monty's?
And that building up there where you can see the roof and it looks like an unfinished thing on top that used to be a clock, a big clock tower, and it burned about 4 years ago and has never been replaced, although it looks like they've repaired the base so that it can be replaced. Keep it on right up until we make the right-hand turn onto 208. Alright, now we're approaching the bridge.
Wallkill River runs under it.
You want to get a quick view of the Wallkill? To the village. We're crossing over the rail trail here. Why don't you get a quick view down the rail trail that goes about 7 miles south and about 7 miles north of New Paltz, Linear Park. It used to be the railroad bed. Okay, now we're getting into the village. We're going to make a right here. To go down 208 to Watch Hill Road where we live. And we will take some videos of Watch Hill Road. Of the house at Watch Hill Road when we get there. Signing off. Green light. Go to the house.